The Israeli government has now approved a plan to increase the population of the annexed Golan Heights following the fall of Bashar al-Assad in Syria. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's office said that his government has unanimously approved $11 million plan for the Golan Heights. Now, the Golan is home to about 23,000 Druze Arabs whose presence predates the occupation and most of whom retain Syrian citizenship, as well as around 30,000 Israelis. In a statement, Netanyahu's office said, "We will continue to establish ourselves and settle here." This as Israel continues to strike Syria. A Syrian war monitor said that Israeli strikes had targeted military sites in coastal Tartus region, calling them the heaviest strikes in the area in more than a decade. However, Israel claims it does not want a conflict with Syria.
We have no interest in confronting Syria. We will determine Israel's policy towards Syria according to the emerging reality on the ground. I remind you that for decades, Syria was an active enemy state to Israel. It attacked us again and again. It allowed others to attack us from its territory. It allowed Iran to arm Hezbollah through its territory.
The leader of Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, HTS, Abu Muhammad al-Golani, met with United Nations envoy Jair Pedersen, who is on a visit to Damascus. Golani discussed with Pedersen the changes that have occurred on the political scene and underscored the need to update a 2015 United Nations Security Council resolution to suit the new reality in Syria. Now, HTS is rooted in Syria's branch of Al-Qaeda, the Al-Nusra Front. UNSC Resolution 2254 of 2015, to which the rebel statement referred, mentions Nusra as a terror designation or terror organization. During the meeting, Pedersen told Golani the fact that Nusra was listed by the UNSC as a terrorist organization, which could further complicate efforts to find a way forward in Syria. Meanwhile, after the US, the UK has now confirmed establishing diplomatic contacts with HTS. Britain's Foreign Secretary David Lammy acknowledged that the HTS remain a designated terrorist organization, but listed the need for a representative and inclusive government in Syria and the destruction of Assad-era chemical weapons stockpiles as reasons to maintain diplomatic contact. On the same day, the Foreign Ministry announced the release of $63 million of humanitarian aid for the most vulnerable Syrians. In yet another development, Qatar's embassy to Syria is all set to resume operations on Tuesday. The Gulf Emirate made the announcement as its diplomats visited the country and met with its transitional government. It also named a new head of mission to Syria, Khalifa Abdullah al-Mahmoud al-Sharif. Doha closed its embassy in Damascus and recalled its ambassador in July 2011. That's early in the uprising against the Assad government that turned into a civil war.